Magandang araw mga ka-OMG! Welcome muli sa isa na namang Sunday Gospel Reflection. Ako ulit ang inyong makakasama na si Jay. So, this Sunday, very special na naman ang ating Sunday Gospel Reflection dahil ito ay tungkol sa isa na namang very famous parables ni Jesus. No? The Gospel today is taken from the book of Matthew. Well, in particular, it is the parable of the sower. So, yeah, very, very popular, but actually, one of the most challenging to understand. Do you guys agree? I think nag-agree kayo lahat dito kasi medyo tricky yung lessons or at least yung origins ng parable of the sower. Now, I did a little research kasi I was really wondering, no? It's the parable of the sower, pero the story is about seeds, no? And not the sower himself or herself. So yes, totoo. Apparently, the parable or the lessons learned here is not really about just the sower himself, but also the seeds and the power of these seeds in our lives. So, sige, bigaw kayo ng konting context kasi I did a little research, so hindi nyo na kailangan mag-research. But a little research goes na during this time pala when Jesus was telling the parable to the people, to many people apparently. Kaya what he did was he went on a boat, pumesto siya sa isang spot no, near the shore where many people were gathered. Tumatagos yung voice niya, naririnig siya ng lahat ng tao. No? So amazing this place daw if you are to visit this place, it's beautiful and the acoustics are amazing. For some reason, tumatagos yung boses ni Jesus, no? Across a vast area. So amazing lang. That's just one trivia I want to share with you guys. But the more important and more valuable thing, no, that we can learn about this particular time in this particular place is yung mga tao pala dito in this area, no, are farmers. Most of them are farmers, and the place where they do their livelihood, no, is not the usual na ini-imagine natin na magandang lupa, no. It's a place na sari-sari yung klase ng lupa, no. Thus, the story of Jesus dun sa kanya parable na parable of the sower, where there are four kinds of land, no, of soil na pwedeng mapuntahan ng seeds, no. So again, balikan natin ng konti yung kwento na the parable goes, a sower goes to his or her farm, no, and magbabato siya ng seeds, and the seeds can go to the seeds went to four different kinds of soil or kinds of general areas, no. For the first one is the path, no, basically kung saan siguro dumadaan yung sower para mag-throw ng kanyang seeds. Second is rocky ground, no. Normally daw ginagamit daw ang rocks for making alam natin we get the rocks and we make walls, no, or at least fences para alam natin kung nasan yung area na tinatrabahuhan natin, no. But during that time, rocks daw actually serve as a way to preserve moisture under the soil. But I think that's not important na. That's the second. And the third is yung thorns naman, no. Ground naman that there are many thorns, no, where nabubuhay yung iba-ibang klaseng weed or unwanted, no, na plants, undesired places talaga for seeds to fall. Yung unang tatlo. And then the fourth one is the rich, moist soil. So in those four different areas, no, iba-iba yung characteristics, iba-iba yung nangyayari sa seed kapag nahulog. Dun sa una, kapag nahulog ang seed sa path, maaapakan lang. It will be trampled on. May mga birds na bababa para kunin yung seeds. Mawawala lang yung seed. Diba? Sa second, sa rocks, wala. Matutuyo lang yung seeds. Hindi sila kakapit sa ground. Tapos mag-sprout man sila, maaarawan sila, maluluto lang sila. Mawawala lang din yung seeds. It won't grow. And the third is pupunta siya sa thorny ground where there are many other plants, no, that will absorb the nutrients na pwede sana makuha ng seed for themselves. Therefore, the seed itself will not grow. And then the fourth one, which is the rich and moist soil. Dito, mabubuhay yung seed. And it will multiply itself, no? And mag-grow siya, mag-propagate siya 40 times fold, no? Many times, no? And what's interesting about this parable is the sower is actually God, no? Or in that time, it's Jesus. He spreads His word, He spreads His teachings, and He's questioning, well, not really questioning, but He's asking the farmers, no, during that time, in the place kung saan siya nag-gather lahat ng mga taong ito, mostly farmers, tinatanong niya, alin kayo sa mga lupa na ito? Alin kayo sa mga klase ng lupa na ito? Kayo ba yung, the first one was, kayo ba yung path na wala, once na makuha nyo yung grasya ng Panginoon ay hahayaan nyo lang na matapak-tapakan ito? Hahayaan nyo lang na gamitin ito ng ibang, like, ng birds, no, nakawin sa inyo at mawala na, completely. Hindi na kayo makikinabang? Kayo ba ang stony ground na sobrang tuyo nyo na kapag nagplant ng seed sa inyo or tinry ng Panginoon na magbigay ng seed sa inyo for you to take care of, ay hahayaan nyo lang mag-wither and dry and not allow it to grow? Are you the thorny ground, no? Na sobrang dami pang ibang mga bagay na sa paligid mo, to the point na kapag nagplant ang Panginoon ng seed sa inyo or nagbigay ng grasya sa inyo ang Panginoon, nakakalimutan nyo na ito. At yung iba na lamang ang nabubuhay sa inyo. Or, are you the fourth kind of soil? The rich and moist soil, who will take the Word of God, who will take His teachings, and share it with others. Many times over. Napakagandang i-reflect, no? Kasi very distinct yung apat na klase na yon. So again, hindi tayo yung sower, hindi tayo yung seed. Ang sower si God, yung seed ay yung teachings ni God, yung graces na binibigay sa atin ng Panginoon. At tayo yung lupa. At apat na lupa ang pagpipiliin natin kung alin tayo sa apat na yon. Mga ka-OMG, hindi siguro tayo isa lang sa apat na yun. Maaring sabay-sabay yung apat na yun. Ganun tayo. And there are times and instances in our lives that we forget na dapat tayo yung pang-apat. Na meron tayong role sa ating buhay to be the fourth kind of soil, the rich and moist soil. And another, I think, very important thing that we should realize, no? Kasi medyo mahaba yung gospel. There's a short version and there's a long version ng gospel. There's a long version. The second part was where the disciples, the first disciples of Jesus was asking him, Jesus, bakit nagpa-parables ka? And explain ni Jesus na, I speak in words that they will understand. Like I said, no, I did a little bit of research. Farmers mostly ito nakikinig sa kanya. And he used the sower, no, and the seed, and the kinds of land. Their language, the way they appreciate things, no, yun yung ginamit ni Jesus na way. And in our lives, in our daily lives, madami tayong opportunities na nagsispeak sa atin ng Panginoon in our own words, in our own language. Not literally, but maybe through our experiences. In ways that we should be able to understand. But again, dun sa apat na klase ng soil, alin tayo dun? Baka mamaya, na sa una, na hinahayaan lang natin na tapak-tapakan tayo ng ibang tao. Or makuha sa atin kung ano man yung tinuturo sa atin or natatanggap natin na grasya sa Panginoon and use it for something else. Tayo ba yung pangalawa na sobrang tuyo ang ating mga puso na hindi nga natin tinatanggap, ayaw natin tanggapin at hinahayaan lang natin dyan sa tabi. ang grasya ng Panginoon? O tayo ba yung pangatlo na masyado nga tayong distracted sa sobrang dami ng bagay na nasa paligid natin, na yun na lang binibigyan natin ng nourishment, not what God has given us? Or tayo ba yung pang-apat? Na rich and moist soil, who will take in God's graces and share it with others? Yun lamang mga ka-OMG. Maraming salamat sa pakikinig. Alam ko medyo mahaba ngayon, pero ang ganda kasi nung parable. And mas maganda siya nung na-realize ko yung truth behind this parable or this gospel. Kasi for the longest time, I've been wondering what this is truly about. And now, I think I have fully appreciated it. And I hope sa sharing ko kayo din na-appreciate nyo ang reflection na ito. Maraming salamat ulit sa inyong pakikinig. Hanggang sa muli, Happy Sunday sa inyong lahat.